For years, the people of Marshall have had their own local ambulance, while other towns in Clark County have had to rely on a separate ambulance service. Now, the Marshall Fire Protection District Ambulance and the Clark County Ambulance are coming together to provide a more efficient way of serving the area. But it's been a long road. Clark County Board member Rex Goebel says it's expensive to run an ambulance service.
We've had a lot of independent corporate ambulance services come in around us, the neighboring counties, and their pay was forcing our pay to come up, or we were losing people, and Marshall was struggling financially.
And while they were dealing with rising costs, Marshall Fire Protection District President Mike Murphy says keeping a consistent number of volunteers has also been a challenge.
We found that the volunteer pool has dried up, and so we were, I guess you could say, forced to go to full-time staff. And it got to the point where it is hard for us to find new recruits to fill full-time jobs.
Murphy says he was skeptical about the merger, but realized just like their number of workers, options were limited.
When we first started doing this, I kind of resisted the idea because I thought we were taking care of things ourselves over here sufficiently. But then as time went on and we ran into problems staffing, it's come to the point where this was about the only thing we could do.
But despite cost and staffing issues, the decision comes with benefits.
The response time should get better because we're going to have full-time people, have a crew setting there to go out as soon as the call comes.
And while this merger is making some changes to the Marshall Fire District Ambulance and the Clark County Ambulance, to the people who live around the area, they're really not going to be affected at all.
So on the Marshall side, the people should not really see a whole lot of change.
Probably the only difference they're going to see is the lettering on the sides of the ambulance. Instead of saying Marshall, they're going to say Clark County.
Although the merger started from a place of necessity, there's enthusiasm about the new changes coming to Marshall and Clark County.
It's exciting to me to see that finally come to fruition. What we've worked on for so long is finally going to start to happen.